Being Greek is about connections and sisterhood. I know that if I need someone to pick me up from an airport or drive me somewhere, they're always going to be there for me.
I think for me, the best part about being Greek was that my mom was also an AFI, and I was lucky enough to have her come to my initiation and pin me, so that was awesome. And my sister also came along because she was also an AFI.
My favorite experience being Greek and being a Zeta was going to our National Leadership Conference this past summer in Indianapolis, where our headquarters are located. It was really cool to just kind of see it on a bigger perspective and see women that have been Zetas for 40 or 50 years and they're advising or they're really involved in their alumni associations, and it was really just meaningful to see how they still manage to stay connected and how much they care about us, and it kind of just empowered us to kind of keep working hard.
Greek means to me most of all unity and sisterhood or brotherhood. For me personally, I feel like being Greek has given me some of my best friends and some of my biggest advocates in this world. I have my family and always have, but coming in as a freshman and being here and now becoming president has taught me that no matter what, there'll always be somebody behind me supporting me. I can't say that I can imagine life without being Greek.
You know, a lot of people, I think, when they talk about the value of the Greek community, they point to things like philanthropy or the feeling of acceptance or inclusion that members of the community are able to experience. But for me, I think that the real value of the Greek community are just the interpersonal skills that that are kind of engendered in the members who choose to affiliate. Looking back on my Miami career and my Greek involvement, I know that I've had to work through issues with my fraternity brothers that if I didn't have that kind of an elevated and refined friendship, I normally wouldn't have worked through those kinds of issues. And I think that learning how to put aside differences and find the connections with people who you seemingly don't have very much in common with, that will not only make you a better person and a more engaged person during your undergraduate career, but that will make you a better husband or wife or father or mother or friend in the future. And that's what I think the real value of the Greek community is.
Becoming Greek was one of the best decisions I've ever made since coming to Miami. It's changed my life so much. I've met so many wonderful people and so many people that are really going to make an impact on the world and change the world. And I think my leadership experience that I've had as a Greek has been unmatched by any other organization here on campus, and it really shows how wonderful the Greek community is.
It was so cool to see the community come together and brainstorm such great ideas and have the leadership in place to be able to come back to campus and really put those plans in action and further our Greek community to places that we know we can achieve.
My most rewarding part of being Greek is all the relationships that I've been able to make, not only in my chapter, but in other chapters and other councils as well. Being a part of IFC was so rewarding because I got to know so many different people.
I feel like I've made an impact on the community with some of the programs I've been able to do, and that's a really rewarding and fulfilling experience and feeling.
To sum up what Greek life has done for me over the past 4 years is actually hard to just come up with one thing, but to kind of sum it up all together, I would definitely say that it's provided me with the greatest friendships in the entire world. I've met so many different people along my journey through my sorority and through my position on Panhellenic, and I'm just so thankful for those friendships and all the relationships I built because they truly have made me a stronger person and have just made my experience at Miami so much more meaningful.
Greek has given me a lot, and I feel like I've given back a lot, and I want to continue to give back a lot next year as a senior and forever as a Miami alum. Being Greek is something that I don't think people who are Greek understand. We have our own unity and our own love for each other that no one else has. We have something that is embodied and instilled in us every day. We live these core values, and I believe that being Greek is the biggest gift I've gotten since I've gotten here, and hopefully I can give this gift to someone else.
The most rewarding experience for me has been being in charge of Greek Week. It has taught me so many things with the planning of it. I have met so many people within our Greek community as well as outside our community, even within Oxford.
It's also taught me a lot of time management. It's a lot to handle schoolwork, plus being on an exec board of my sorority. I always have something to do. I always have someone to help. So it's helping me a lot with time management.
It's made me a better leader in so many ways. I became so much more confident through working with other leaders and having awesome mentors, just to stand up and take charge and to kind of make a difference in ways that you didn't think would be possible before. Being surrounded by really motivated and driven people all the time has been great. And the support from the university and just the Greek community in general obviously helps a lot too.
I think what being Greek has done for me is it's really taught me a lot of time management skills. It's really taught me a lot of different leadership skills I can use when dealing with a group of people who are very, strong-willed and leaders in their own right. I feel like being Greek has realized that everything's not about me, that there are things bigger than just one person, and that you have to do what's best for the common goal and not just your own individual goal.
For me, being Greek has given me a great opportunity to take on leadership roles within my organization, and it's been a great way for me to learn and how to communicate with others. I'm really engaging with my sisters in a leadership position.
And also I've had a lot of leadership opportunities that wouldn't have been presented should I have not been Greek. Being present has really developed me into being a leader and given me skills that will help me succeed in the real world and help me secure a job in the future.
I'm also the finance chair currently, and it's been a great way for me to get more involved in my fraternity and also broaden my experience in accounting, which is my major. So it gets me more involved that way. Helped me get through some interviews last year for my internship. I'll be again with that same company this summer and hopefully work for them full time. So it's been a really great experience.
We started the fraternity from the ground up, so I've been there seeing pretty much how you start a business. So I've learned a lot from the business side of things, what it takes, how much money it takes to have a fraternity, and I've learned a lot for leadership, and I want to get into management someday, and I think that doing my position now is leading a lot of people, getting people motivated to do things, and I just think later on in life I'm going to really enjoy doing this now.
What has being Greek done for me? It's been a great experience for me personally. I've only been Greek for 1 year, but I feel like I'm more outspoken. My leadership skills are improving consistently. I feel like the networking, I have reached out to other sorors, just meeting new people, going to different conferences. It's just really opened my eyes out, and I feel like if I weren't Greek, then I wouldn't have all these opportunities.
I think that being Greek has helped me in several ways. One, I have the responsibility of upholding the values of my organization. I'm not only myself anymore, but I represent something that's larger than me. So I have a greater responsibility than those who aren't Greek.
Being Greek to me means being part of something that's bigger than yourself. Be able to organize and work with people that maybe you don't know so well in the beginning, but you get to know them and get to learn how to work with them. And later in life, I think it'll be very much the same as working in an organization or some other company where you have a task, you have to do what you have to do to get it done, whether it's working on committees or just being a leader or something, and just to make the whole organization a big success.
If I had to describe my Greek experience in one word, it would be friendships.
Lifelong. Fulfilling. Unique.
Brotherhood.
Sisterhood.
If I could describe my Greek life in one word, it would be stellar.
Rewarding.
Flabbergasting.
Service.
Dedication.
Time consuming.
Support.
If I had to describe my Greek experience of the last 4 years in one word, I would probably say #love, love, love, love.
Eye-opening.
Evolving.
If I had to sum up my Greek experience in one word, I would say fun.
Becoming a man.
Challenging.
Enriching.
Life-changing.